Hello, Nicola here from A Handcrafted Business, and I just really wanted to put together this quick video about Facebook adverts. Yesterday I was asked about the best way to word a Facebook advert, but before I get to that point, I actually want to make sure that when you're setting up your Facebook adverts, you choose the correct objective, because it really does make a difference for how Facebook handle your advert and what they do with it. So obviously they're quite obvious, so I'm not going to run through them all, but let's say you want to send people to your website. Obviously you're going to choose your website. That one will do for me, just very quickly. Makes no difference because I'm just doing it to show you. And again, you need to make sure straight away that you're getting this set up properly. Now this one is set up and it goes straight to United States, which isn't where I want it to be, so we're going to change. Oh, it's not coming up. So there you go. Took a while, got there. So United Kingdom is easy, but make sure quite obviously that you're only promoting to countries that you're prepared to actually post to and deliver to. There's no point advertising anywhere else. And then put in any information that you know will tighten up the niche of people that you're talking to, because if you're only spending just £1 or a couple of pounds on this every day, you're not going to reach very many people like this. A smaller target audience is absolutely key. So think about who buys. Maybe you think they're 30 to, I don't know, 55-year-olds, and it's mainly women. And I always pop in here, oops, if I could type I would anyway, English as well. Okay, so there you go. And of course you can use the interests and you can use the behaviours to tighten this down even further. So you are finding people who really love and have a need for what it is that you make. So you're going to set the budget. Your lowest budget you can set to is £1 a day. And obviously I would recommend possibly setting the start and end date as well, and it is optimized for clicks to your website. That's fantastic. Now, what Facebook do here is they let you use up to 6 images, but what they do is they don't share your budget equally between all the images. They do to start, and they see what's going on and they see which one's working best, but then fantastically they share the image that works the most, that gets the most response and the most clicks from your ideal audience that you've just targeted in the first part here. So that's great. So do all the videos, and now the hard part is this bit. It's the word limitation. Now, if this really is getting you stuck, then I recommend that you have a look at the Power Editor. The Power Editor is very similar really in the way that you set up your adverts with the objectives. It only works on Chrome, that's worth knowing, but you don't have this word limitation. This is taken away. So if this bit is really the bit that's making you struggle, Power Editor is possibly a consideration for you. If not, if you're happy to stay with what you know, that's absolutely great. First of all, here you're going to link it to your Facebook page. Now obviously I haven't picked an image, which is why it's not very happy with me right now, but that's fine, we're going to ignore that. Right, in your headline you have just 25 characters, unless of course you change to Power Editor, but here you have 25 characters. For me, my recommendation is that you use this to identify who it is that you're talking to, so you make sure you qualify the person. That's very much a sales term, isn't it, really? It's a way of saying that you're targeting exactly the right person. So there's no point if you're a car salesman sort of addressing somebody who only uses the bus. You need to qualify the person and know exactly that they're the right person who are interested and grab their attention. So for me, I would start with practicing business. Now, for you, it might be jewellery lovers. It might be anything that you can think of that will relate people, that will go, that's me. You want that, oh, that's talking to me factor. So maybe you just want to put just for jewellery lovers. It's quite intriguing, really. Oh, I like jewellery. Oh, what's that? And it's all about trying to just capture that imagination. So here, now you've got just 90 characters to sum it up. Again, This is all about being relevant and having impact. This is all about, you want somebody to click the link. So it's got to be relevant. It's got to be truthful, and it's got to be honest, but it's got to have an impact. I'm trying to think now. Should have thought about that one before I came on, especially with jewellery. So something maybe about how the right piece of, if it's a little black dress season, and having the right piece of jewellery to wear with a little black dress, or something specific. Or maybe you've got that perfect piece of jewellery to dress up a pair of jeans, to go from school run mum to night out having some fun mum. Something, you just need something that's really short and quite pithy and quite tight and quite specific, that will appeal to your ideal audience that you're targeting. Now, what's important is that all of this information is relevant too, that all of that is matching the right person. So to go with, I can't type, can I? Not when I'm being watched. Right, let's collect that. Struggling for the right piece. Oh, blimey, it doesn't even want to correct me properly. There you go, do it yourself, Nicola. Struggling to find the right piece to go with your new outfit. And then obviously, so how about, oh, it doesn't look how many dots I've put in. Yep, doesn't want me to do that, so there you go, we'll just have 2 dots instead. And then here you're going to choose your call to action button. Now, again, be specific with what you want them to do. Shop now can be quite a scary one, because it does imply that you're asking them to exchange money straight away, which some people won't want to. So you can do learn more, or you can do sign up if it's your email, if you get asking them to sign up to your email list, or the shop now. If you are best to be honest, and you are best to be upfront, to people know what it is and they know they're going to a shop page. So if that's what it is, that's what you'll show them to. So you'll do that. Now, advanced options, you can put the description in here. So it's why they should visit your website. And if you're using a tracking pixel, you can choose here. Now, Facebook gives you a couple of different pixels you can use when it comes to Facebook adverts. Custom audiences, which I fully recommend you have a look at if you haven't already. We can cover that another day. This was going to be a short video. Time's racing on, so I'm not covering that now. And conversion pixels are basically pixels that go on the thank you page. So if somebody's shopping and they go through the shopping cart process and then they get to a thank you for your purchase, this is what happens now. You put a pixel on that page, which means Facebook know that the only way you get to that page is after you've purchased. So they know that they've sent X number of people to your shop page, and they know that a smaller number of people have followed that through and got to your checkout thank you page, so they can actually quantify how well your advert's done and how well it's converted for you. So that's basically it, but this just needs to be as specific and as tight as possible. It needs to be to the point. It can't be, oh well please, and if maybe, and oh wouldn't mind if. You've just got to let people know immediately that it's for them and it's interesting for them. To be honest, the images that you use in some ways are far more important than the words. The words are just that final finishing touch. They know what they're clicking the link for, but it is the images that will do the telling of the story. Remember, images can only have a maximum of 20% of text on them. And I would recommend that taking advantage of that text limit is a good thing to do, because it helps give your message across, particularly if you've got this limitation on words. Yeah, and come up with and use the 6 different ones as well, and let Facebook do that little bit of research for you to know which is working. Okay. That's it. I hope that's helped. Speak soon. Ooh, quickly before I do go, of course tutorials like this are in the academy, and I'll do these as and when they're needed as well for academy members in the group as well. So if you want to lock your monthly cost in right now where it is before the prices go up, now is the time to join. You just have to pop it over to handcraftedbusinessacademy.com and you can get signed up. Hopefully I'll see you there. Bye.